What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, hit the button. You know what button. Today's video, kind of just wanted to go over the importance of your local fish store. I've been in this hobby, myself and my wife, we got into this probably 15 years ago, about 16 years ago. And we started out with a small, 29 gallon, nothing fancy, hang on the back filters, all that type of stuff. Protein skimmer, hang on the back. And we made the best of it. We probably... I don't want to say probably. We had too many fish in there. But at the time, the fish store I was going to was not a lot of help. They relied more on just selling stuff, than... I don't want to say than like repeat customers, because I mean, how, in all reality, how many fish stores do you have? Sometimes that's all you got. But we had fish we weren't supposed to have in that little tank. And again, this is 15, 16 years ago. Internet, the forums, all that type of stuff didn't have what it has today, or I just didn't know about it, whatever the case was. But, like I had a blue hippo tang in a 29 gallon. I was never told, yeah, you can't do that. He's going to get too big, So anyways, we would buy fish. Sometimes they would die a couple days later, a week later, Never did I ever get any of that type of information that I think is very important for people starting out in the hobby. And I don't know why. Like, I'm sitting here trying to think, like, why would you want to do... unless, hey, when they die, you come back and buy another one. Maybe that's the thinking. We ended up keeping that tank for a couple years, and we had it until the very last fish died. And it was a one-eyed yellow tang. That was one of the first fish we bought, and one that lasted the longest. Fast forward a couple years, I started seeing the overflows and how to do things different. So we kind of got out of the hobby for a bit till we could get in it and do it differently. When we did, I ended up finding this fish store that was literally 2-3 blocks away from the one that I'm talking about. And it was like a totally different experience. We had a fish, bought a flame angel, brought it home, acclimated it, and it looked like it was starving for air. I reached out to them. The owner is who I was speaking with, was like, hey, bring him back tomorrow, and I'll give you a different one. Fish died that night. Let him know. He's like, hey, come back tomorrow and pick up another one. Like, I have never, out of all the stuff we lost, when we got into this hobby, never did we ever have that kind of experience, So, needless to say, I never went back to the other guy. I stayed with this one. I have this tank. All of these fish you're seeing here are all from the same fish store. Actually, every fish in here I've gotten from him. I've only ordered fish online once, and it wasn't a bad experience. I think it was Blue Zoo or something like that. Like, I got a possum wrasse, and this was recently. So I gave that a try. It worked out. Hey, if that's all you got, that's all you got. If there is no good local fish store, then, I mean, there's more than one way to, get in the hobby and all that stuff. But yeah, I don't think I would be as successful in this as I am now without the fish store I'm talking about. And of course, now you have the internet, you have the forums, you can research, you can say, okay, hey, that, blue hippo tang is going to get, upwards of 12, 14 inches long. It probably can't go in a tank that's only 2 foot long, type of deal. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's a lot more information online than that. But it's just, you need to have yourself a plan. If you can, get in with a local fish store, great. It will make things better. Yeah, you might spend $1 or $2 more for each thing you buy or something like that, but if they're helping you out, I guess that's kind of the trade-off, right? Yeah, that's just, I don't know, it's just, you see things online, and I just remember like how I was going through things when I got into the hobby, and, wanted to just kind of give thanks to the good local fish stores, and just if and don't hesitate if they're not good, and they're not getting you the information you need and stuff like that, find another one. Don't just, like we did, we got out of the hobby because like I said, we had a lot of issues, and thinking that, oh, we have to do it a certain way, you have to have this type of stuff to be successful. You really don't. I mean, knowing what I know now, I mean, I've had a 40-gallon breeder that was hang on the back, everything, and everything did good. You don't have to have the overflows and all the gadgets and all the stuff, but we'll save that for another video. Yeah, I never would have had I don't consider this a predator tank, even though there's a few of them in here. I look at it as just like a fish only tank, but I would never have had this without, the local fish store. So, and in all honesty, this tank is a lot of fun. More fun than I ever imagined it would be. I mean, just the personality in here, and what you do, and like right now I'm making my own food and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. I want to just give praise to the good ones, the good stores, and thank you for what you do, and hopefully wherever you're at, you have a store you can rely on. And again, I trade with I'm you guys know I grow coral as well, a couple frag tanks. I take stuff in, trade with them, sell to them, and yeah, we have a real good relationship. So hopefully y'all can find that and be successful. That's the whole point, just enjoying what you do, and when things aren't dying out of nowhere, and why and how, and that part of it, it just makes for just a much better quality of life for you, as well as what you have in the tank. So on that note, everyone, thanks for watching this little ranting video, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.